Now then, everybody. Hi again. It's been a while since I did one of these, and I've got a very valid excuse. I've actually been commissioned to write a book on pen and wash, so I'm heavily into that. It'll be out later this year, and I'll keep you all posted if you want to subscribe to my website, and you'll get updates on there. It's fairly demanding. Got nearly 50,000 words to write and about 150 drawings. But I just thought I'd do this really quick clip. This is a village on the northwest coast of England. Is it called Sunderland Point? Near Morecambe. And I'm going to draw this. I'll do the line drawing first in my trusty sketchbook. I hope you can see everything there. Sorry, you've been looking at a blank sheet for a while. Let me just pull this down. I'm going to try and keep the reference photograph in shot so you can see how well or how poorly I'm doing. And I'm going to do this with a continuous line. It's an exercise that I often use in workshops, and it's a really good one for training your eye. So here we go. Let's just start this. I'm going to do the get this foreground in first. I'm going to ignore that car. There's a vehicle there, look. So I'm going to ignore that one. And one of the challenges with doing a continuous line drawing like this is when you find yourself right across here, look. That's fine. I can do some scribbles to suggest that's a wall. I'm convinced that's a wall. The other thing is to try and get yourself in a position where you can get back across to the other side of the scene, but this isn't too hard. And again, not sure if you can tell how loosely I'm trying to hold the pen. Need to come back across here. Let's bring this up here. Yes, I was very, very flattered to be asked and commissioned by this. That's gone over a bit much, but that's fine. By this a proper publisher. And one of the most difficult things I'm finding is to try and break everything down. Stuff that I do instinctively and stuff that comes naturally to me, and kind of break it down and write about it. I'm convinced that I'm hoping that the drawing bit will come more naturally to me. There will be a few step-by-step tutorials in the book, and one of my main challenges is to remember when I'm drawing something to stop and scan where I've got to at that point. After each stage in the drawing, you know, before pen, for instance, before watercolor, for instance, and all that. So yeah, so wish me luck. So back to this current drawing. I'm holding the pen really loosely as I keep preaching this, but you simply won't get, in basic terms, I don't think you'll get a loose drawing if you're gripping your pen tightly. There's a bit of sorry, I jumped there, but it's just to get over the sketchbook page spread there. It only left the page slightly. Let's get this across. You can't tell from the camera angle, and I promise one of these days I'll actually show my face on a video, that while I'm doing this process, this technique, I'm not actually looking much at the page. I'm trusting my hand-eye coordination and hoping that the muscle memory will kick in and help. So yeah, it's all about looking, and you need to just keep looking. And trust that it'll all work out in the end. A fair conglomeration of. Now here's a challenge: conglomeration of chimney pots at this end. But I'm more concerned with. Right, there's a flagpole here, and a bit of another building further down, and we'll do that. Now then, one of the drawbacks of using this technique is that continuous line and then navigating your way back to previous parts, you end up with lots more lines than I would normally like, but I'm easing the pressure off to try and get these connecting lines as unobtrusive as possible. But it's kind of, oh, I lifted my pen there, crikey, sorry about that, folks. It's the speed of this which is the liberating thing, if you can get yourself to do it. So there's something going on there that I can't see. So there we go. Let's get that drain pipe down there, and there are some sets of windows there, some down here, and I've just realised there are some inconsistencies in the proportions and relative placements of that. Needs to come further across, but right, so that's a continuous line, and that's taken, let's have a look, that's taken about 6 minutes drawing time. So I've taken my pen off, but I'm fairly pleased with that. What I'm going to do now, sorry, pen Unipin 0.1 for all that line work, and the heavier lines are where I've gone over it when I've gone backwards and forwards. Not strictly part of the continuous line thing, but let's put this in for some kind of interest. This is a boat. That's just up here of some kind, and I'm going to use my artistic license and put some kind of a mast so we know what it is. I will add some colour to this very loosely, and now I've got the luxury of doing this. I'll put some extra details in. So very quickly, I'm going to get this. Here's my very, very favourite pen. I keep banging on about this, my Kaweco brass. But I'm going to use this platinum preppy pen. This is ridiculously cheap. If you're in the UK, I think this was £5.99. What's that, about $4.50? It's got carbon ink in, and I'm going to use this just to put some emphasis lines on, except I've completely forgotten, again rookie error, so I'm going to switch pens. The nib on this is an extra fine, so the emphasis lines really aren't as heavy as I want them. So let's break out the Kaweco, which is a slightly broader line. And we'll do this. Yeah, there you go. Bit of a heavier line along the roof line and the edge. Come over here and do this. There's a window in there. Come down here. And we'll bring this down there. And I think that's probably as much as I'm going to do with the ink, because again, end up overworking it and it loses any freshness it might have. So there you go. Thanks for watching again. I'll upload this and then I'll add colour to it, film that and upload them very, very quickly back to back, so you can see how this turns into something looking like that. So again, thanks for watching. Thanks for all your ongoing support. It means an awful lot to me. So yeah, see you very shortly. Thanks again, guys. Bye.